On July 3, 2024, a young woman named Lauren Johansson was found brutally murdered in her car, left abandoned in a cemetery in Mississippi. The suspect? Her ex-boyfriend Bryson Rivers, who was recently released on bond for a prior violent attack against Lauren. Today, we're exploring how multiple failures in the justice system allowed a violent offender to walk free, ultimately leading to Lauren's tragic death. Lauren Johansson was born on October 30, 2001, in Ocean Springs, Mississippi. As the oldest of 4 children in a family of medical professionals, Lauren was inspired to pursue nursing. In high school, she dated Bryson Rivers, the school's star football player, but their relationship quickly turned toxic, with Bryson displaying controlling behavior and frequent outbursts. After high school, Lauren attended the University of Southern Mississippi, where she met a friend, Nick Bell, who learned about her turbulent relationship with Bryson. Once, Nick discovered Bryson hiding under Lauren's bed after nailing her doors shut, a terrifying sign of the dangerous control he exerted over her. In December 2023, during a trip to Tennessee, Bryson Rivers accused Lauren of cheating, beat her viciously, and kept her captive in a car. The police found Lauren bloodied and barely conscious, leading to Bryson's arrest on charges of aggravated kidnapping and stalking. But the trauma didn't end there. Lauren's father, Lance Johansson, warned the judge that if Bryson were released, Lauren's life would be at risk. Bryson was eventually granted bond despite overwhelming evidence of his violent behavior. On April 3, 2024, Bryson's bond was reduced, and he was released with specific conditions, including a GPS monitor and restricted movement. Yet miscommunications among court officials, bond companies, and the monitoring agency led to Bryson being released without the proper GPS monitor. This meant the authorities had no way of tracking him. Bryson traveled to Mississippi shortly after his release, with no one monitoring his movements. For days, authorities failed to ensure compliance with his bond conditions, leaving Lauren vulnerable and unprotected. Lauren's family had installed location tracking on her phone. On July 2nd, her father received a notification that her phone had been turned off. Lauren's sister reported her missing the next morning. Later, her car was located in a cemetery in Gulfport, Mississippi. Inside was Lauren's lifeless body, showing signs of severe, brutal trauma. Bryson, who was seen fleeing from the crime scene, led authorities on a lengthy manhunt. After 6 hours, he was captured. Investigators confirmed he had been stalking Lauren leading up to her death, despite the bond conditions meant to prevent him from being near her. As the investigation unfolded, a disturbing pattern emerged. Bond companies had misread Bryson's release conditions, and court clerks had failed to ensure those conditions were understood. Multiple oversights allowed a dangerous individual to evade supervision, violating bond terms and traveling across states freely. By the time Lauren's family received a warning, it was tragically too late. Following Lauren's death, her family has been advocating for changes in the system to ensure no one else faces the same fate. Her case has highlighted the need for accountability and coordination among all parties involved in bond release. In October 2024, a judge criticized the bond companies for negligence. But because no laws were technically broken, only a reprimand was issued. Bryson Rivers remains in custody, awaiting trial for the murder of Lauren Johansson. The tragic story of Lauren Johansson is a painful reminder of the need for better protections and stricter oversight in cases of domestic violence. Lauren's death could have been prevented if only the systems meant to protect her had worked as intended. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, please like and subscribe for more true crime stories. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Could this tragedy have been prevented with more oversight? Stay safe, and remember, if you or anyone you know is experiencing domestic violence, please reach out for help.